All right, so good morning, my people. This is the part 2 of how I made $107 in 48 hours trading this meme coin called Creep. Right? All right, so let me show you something that I want you guys to know today. So here is my trade for today. As you can see, this is this morning, 8:20 a.m. And I've been buying back this coin since about 3 hours ago. Yeah, about 4 hours ago. As you can see, I bought here. Then when I see the coin dumped again, I deposited another $100 in my wallet and I bought again. Right? Then when I see the coin dumped again, I deposited another $100 in my wallet and I bought again. Then I bought again. I deposited in my wallet, then I bought again. And as you can see, I've sold all about 10 minutes ago and 7 minutes ago, and I've sold all with a profit of $11. Right? Now, I know this money seems small to you. $11 is about, let's say, about 18,000 naira in Nigerian currency right now. And I can do that twice or three times in a day and make about maybe like 30, 25, 30 to $50, depending on how good the market is. Now, let me tell you how I'm doing this, right? So, I think the last time I explained to us how to pick trade using pancake swap and how to figure out an entry position. Now, today I'm going to be explaining to us that I think the last time I explained to us, I said we should always wait for the entry to at least reach the coin's minimum price. Sure, you understand, before you enter, right? I think I explained that to us. But I am here to also tell us that the minimum price of the coin can change. The minimum down movement of the coin can change anytime. Remember, this is not someone's coin. I'm not the owner of the coin. Neither are you the owner of the coin. We are just trying to make money from it, right? So, and nobody controls the market. Buys and sells control the market. So you can definitely not predict the lowest point a coin will reach before it start moving up back. And that is where the buyback or the DCA strategy comes in. DCA strategy or buyback strategy is the kind of strategy you use when you enter a coin, or when you enter the coin at, let's say, the minimum lowest or the minimum lowest price that you want to buy, and then the coin start declining more. You can be buying back or doing DCA, which means that you can, as the coin is dumping, you can still be buying more. So you get re-entering the coin by buying more of the coin back, so that when it pumps, every place that you enter can give you profits, right? And this is purposely, or this is only for people that have money. As you can see, let me show you my wallet once again. As you can see, I deposited $100. This my account was about 102 yesterday, and I had to deposit an extra 300. Just imagine I didn't have that $300 now. How would I be able to pull this off, right? So I can tell you that it's mainly for people that have money. Or if you have, let's say you want to be trading with $100, you might not use everything to buy at once. If you want to do this particular strategy, sure, you understand, you might not use all your $100 to enter an entry at once. You can just use, let's say, $30 and do DCA, so that once the coin is pumping, as you can see, it's pumping already. Once the coin is dumping, you can just be removing your money. Do you get what I'm saying? So let me explain what I want to say. All right, so I think when I did the last video for you guys, the minimum entry was around maybe 0 points, was around this place. Let me check. Hold on, let's change to 15 minutes. No, let's change to 4 hours so that I can see this very well. It's a massive pump and dump. Okay, I think the minimum entry is around these points. Yes, it's around these points. All right, it's around that point, so that when it reaches this particular position, you can buy back, and then it pumps to somewhere here, and then you sell, and then it does the same position again and comes down. But now as you can see, that is no more the lowest entry. The lowest entry is now around this place. Hold on. The lowest entry is now around this place, which means that if you want to buy back now, I'll just be advising you to be buying back around that position. Now, if you buy back around that position and the markets keep dumping on you, which means the market goes even further down, what you can do to make money, or what you can do, is doing DCA, which means buy more back. And as you can see, let me show you my creep account. All right, this should explain better how I entered the project. 4 hours ago, I bought this. Then it went down further. Then I bought this, right? Then it started pumping. When it started pumping to a particular extent, it dumps back. Then I bought back this. Sure, you get. And then instead of it to pump, it started dumping again. So I bought this back. As you can see, the quantity I'm buying increased from this, which means that when this pumps, when the coin start pumping, this will make me more profit than this. Sure, you understand? This will be in loss while this might be in profit. Do you get? Then I sold this back at the rate of $101. I made just $1 on this. And I sold everything back at the rate of 9 point something dollars. So I made a total of about $11 on this morning entry. And trust me, I'm still going to do this again in the afternoon. I'm going to do this again in the night. I know this is very, very risky, but just like every other project that we do, risk is very crucial when it comes to anything online. You cannot be doing online and not take risk. Even trading Bitcoin, trading futures, everything is all risks. Do you get? Because you can liquidate anytime. Do you get? So that is the new strategy that I want to teach us. So if you have $100, you might not use all your $100 to enter an entry, right? You can just use, let's say, like $30 to enter an entry. Then once the coins start dumping back, all you have to be doing is just use another $30 to enter. You can split your money to 3 places or 4 places and then start doing DC on it. Do you get what I'm saying? So that is another scope in which you can use, right? So with that being said, another scope I want to also teach us is that, okay, so some people might be thinking that, okay, after I enter, let's say I've entered 3 different times as it's dumping and buying back, and I've entered 3 different times. Now, how can I know when to sell, right? Now, this is something I used to do before. I think something I did before, but didn't really favor me, so I just stopped doing it, right? And I feel like because it didn't favor me, that doesn't mean it might not favor someone that is listening to this. So this is what I do. Now, when I buy this back, when I bought this, right, it dumps more to this place, and I bought back this. When I bought this back, once this pumps to this level, once I enter this one entry back, I don't know, maybe you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Let me show you. Hi God, I wish I could still see my trade though. Hold on. 309. Okay, this is it. Now, what I'm saying is that when I buy this, or when I bought this, right? Once the coin start dumping back, like the coin is dumping back, the coin keeps dumping back, right? Then when it jumped to a particular extent, I bought this. Now, when the coin start rising, once I bought this is already in loss. This $100 I bought first is already in loss by the time I bought this. This one was already on like $98 when I bought this at $100. So when this one pumps back to $100, this one will already be in like $102. Then I exit this one and I leave this one. Is someone understanding what I'm saying? So when you buy a position, the first position, you enter the second position. Let's say after those 2 positions, the coin start pumping. Once the coin pumps to the entry point of the second position, I mean the first position you bought, that is already in loss by the time you bought the second position. Once the market pumps back to the entry price of that first position you entered that was in loss by the time you bought the second position. You exit the one that is already in profit. Remember that the second position that you bought at a lower price than the first position will already be in profit. So you just exit the first position. Shey you get? You exit the second position rather and leave the first position to keep pumping. Then once the second position to enter profit, you exit the first position again and then you wait for dump for you to re-enter the market. Do you get what I'm saying? So you can do that as well. But what I do now is because I'm not in a panic mode anymore. I just wait for this to enter maybe because I bought this at I think 6.1 million market cap. And once it enters like 6.6 million, I just sell everything and wait for another dump. Sure you get for me to buy back. Or sometimes I wait for you to enter 7 million market cap. Because one thing I noticed about this coin is a pump and dump coin, right? No matter how it dumps, it will pump back. And no matter how it pumps, it will dump back. That's one thing you should know. I used to tell people something when you are trading a shit coin like this. Oh, do not with any reason panic and enter the trade. Don't say because this coin is pumping, but okay, let me show you an example, right? Look at when it was pumping here. Hold on. Look at when it was pumping here. There are so many people that would have panicked and bought at this particular height, right? That would have bought at this particular height. But trust me, it still dumped back and dumped back to this position. Do you get? Dump back to this position. Do you get? It still dumped back to this position. And there are so many people that would have panicked when it was pumping. They would have gone and buy at this highest position. They would have gone and buy at this highest position. And then after some minutes, it will just stop dumping. It will just start dumping all the way down here and they will be in loss. So you get? So do not panic to buy this project. Do not panic to buy. Once you see that it is already in pump, it has pump already. It is not at maybe this position. So you understand? Just ignore it. Do not buy. Yesterday, this was on 7.2 million market cap. Now it's on 6.6. Just imagine someone that has panicked and buy at 7.2 because it was pumping. Now the person will be at loss now and you would not be able to sell. I've seen so many people lose money trying to trade this coin. And sometimes I just check people chat and I see that they have lost money. And what is the reason? Why are they losing money exactly? Because of panic buy. Once you see the coin is pumping and you feel like it's going to 10 million market cap and then you just panic and buy. And one thing you don't know is that this coin is a pump and dump coin. It will surely dump. Before you open your high, close and you don't dump back. Do you get? So, and the same reason why I will always tell people that when you see profit, always take your profit, no matter how small it is. Even if it's just $5 you see, maybe you're trading with $100 or just $10 you see. Once you once you put in your money and you are in the entry, once you see profit, $5, $10, come out your money, come out your capital and your profit. Because it will still dump back and then you will still be able to buy back at that your entry or even lower than your entry. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's the strategy that I use now. As you can see, as this coin they rise, it don't they dump back. Do you get? So just know that it will surely dump back and you'll be able to enter. And you can do that as many times as possible. Do you get what I'm saying? So that is another strategy in which you can use. Remember, the entry points or the lowest position, the lowest drawdown of the coin can always change due to market position. It can always change. You can't say this is the lowest point. So anytime when you get here, it will start pumping back. It might do that first time, second time, third time, fourth time, and fifth time it will go lower than that time. And that is where the DCA comes in, or the buy back strategy. So once it dumps, once you enter at that particular point and you see that it start dumping more than that entry price, you can buy back, you can buy more. Sure you get? Trust me, it will still rise back ahead your entry price. Do you get? So that is how it is done. God bless you all.